Hi angels, it's Shuri. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I go from curly to straight with minimal heat damage. In the shower, I just made sure to double cleanse with a clarifying shampoo. I then deep conditioned with a protein mask to help prevent any breakage. Once I was out of the shower, I put my hair up in this little braided ponytail that you see. The purpose of the ponytail is to allow my hair to dry somewhat so it's not soaking wet when I get to the blow drying process. It also slicks back my roots, which can be a challenge for me to straighten sometimes. I now begin sectioning my hair. I do individual braids all throughout my head. This just allows me to have an easier time working with my hair. It also elongates and stretches out my curl pattern as I work my way up my head. I'm also not shy with a heat protectant at this time. That's what I was spraying earlier. I want to make sure to really saturate my hair with a heat protectant because this just allows less heat damage as I go through with all the heat tools. I just continue braiding my hair all the way up my head. There's no rhyme or reason, and it doesn't have to be perfect just because ultimately you're just gonna take them out at the end. I'm now going to begin blow drying, starting with the first bottom section. I will go over this section again with some more heat protectant, and then I'll begin blow drying. I use a round brush with a mixture of bristles. The long brush-like ones help to latch onto my hair, whereas the short black ones help smooth out the curls somewhat. I'm also using low to medium heat. I am not using the hot setting because I didn't feel like putting that much heat on my hair. If I was going for a sleek, perfectly straight look, then I would most definitely use high heat. I then rebraid my hair just to keep it out of my way. That way when I'm going through with the brush, I don't grab little random strands. I just continue the blow drying process all throughout my head. There's nothing special when it comes to this. I'm no queen at doing blowouts, so I just really am mostly trying to get it dry and get it somewhat straight. I'm just taking the braids out now. You could leave them in if you want to keep your hair sectioned, but I just kind of wanted to see what I was working with since I haven't straightened my hair in so long. And now I just start sectioning my hair for the straightening process. I'm applying some serum to the ends and then going in with my flat iron. The method I like to use is called the chase method. So you basically just go in with your flat iron and then follow after with a comb. This helps smooth your hair out a little bit more. Also, it helps with not having to put the flat iron on as many times because the comb kind of does the work for you. As far as the temperature on my flat iron, I'm at the halfway mark. I do not use it on the highest heat just because I prefer to avoid as much heat damage as possible. If you wanted it to be a lot straighter and smoother, you could obviously go in with the higher temperature, and using the same method, you'll get your desired look. I'm just continuing the process and working my way up my head. I try to avoid going over my hair too many times with the flat iron, but since I'm using such a low heat, I have some frizz. So I'm just gonna go over those front pieces a little bit just to get rid of it. Also, at the end of filming this, the flat iron that I was using previously, I have had since I was in the 7th grade. So it did die out on me. That's why I switched flat irons, but there's no particular reason. Both worked just as well. I'm just going to add a few last minute touches by going over the front bangs that were still a little bit frizzy, and then I'll add one last drop of serum all throughout my head, but I do try to avoid the roots. And that is it. I do add a little bump in the ends just to give it a little bit more volume, but nothing special. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and subscribe.